Way to the Polytechnical University of Hong Kong, where I'll meet Gino, professor at PolyU. We first met in 2011 when I was studying here in Hong Kong. So he's doing a bunch of very interesting stuff. He's doing research on game design, consciousness, and probably a bunch more that I didn't even know. So every time I'm in Hong Kong, I try to meet up. This time it just worked out. Last evening before I'm leaving to Bali tomorrow, headed over to the university now. He also travels a whole lot, so I was lucky to catch him in Hong Kong. Gino was one of the first people I knew who gave a TED Talk. He was also one of the first people I knew who attended the World Economic Forum. A lot of fun with life. He agreed to just sit down in front of the camera and talk a bit. I want to experiment with this a bit as well. I meet a lot of interesting people and I want to see if there's a way for me to share those experiences on camera with you guys. What's very convenient about Hong Kong in comparison to many other Chinese cities is that all the street names also have English names here. For example, right now I just made a left on Austin Road. So it's very easy for us Westerners to pronounce and remember and also look for because there's always an English sign. Whereas if it was just Chinese signs, that became a lot harder. And sometimes in Hong Kong you think, all right, now I've reached an area where there's mostly like smaller houses and no skyscrapers. You turn around and like, zoom. There's another one, and this here is the Polytech University. Now I just gotta find my way around here and see where I can meet him.
Since you've met me, I've been kind of working out and trying to understand the human psyche and what's happening and what motivates people. The reason why I'm doing this work is just like you. And actually, when I was 25 years old, I traveled around the world, and you see different cultures. And two things happen when you travel around the world, especially when you're broke. I only had $1,000 cash, no credit card. This is in 1989. Two things. One is you meet different people with completely different cultures, and somehow you're able to connect with them. So what is the commonality in man? So that's one of the things to look at. And then the second is when you just go with an open mind, is that magic happens. You bump into people and all this serendipities happen, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If you look at things scientifically, from the perspective of all the cells in your body, or from the perspective of your awareness right now, what you know from your senses, which is literally this staff club that we're in right now, there's how your body feels, whether you're hungry, thirsty, or have to go to the bathroom, and there's what you know from thought. And that's everything in the universe right now. As an example, does this knife exist? Yeah? How do we know the knife exists?
Yeah, this is
right.
Commonly.
Does Switzerland exist right now? Does it? Well, arguably, you know of its existence from thought.
Yeah.
And so everything in the universe right now, influencing your body, is in one of those three categories.
Right.
What's physically around us right now.
Like the glass, right?
Yeah. There's the feeling, the experience of this moment, everything on this window. There's how your body feels, the internal processes.
So kind of outside of me, inside of me.
Yeah, and what you know from thought.
Okay, yeah.
Right. And from if you look at every cell in the body, what's influencing it?
Yeah.
There's what's here, there's the internal things, and there's what you're thinking, right? Now, there's a 5-stage process of development. And it looks like, well, I'll go through the 5 stages. You kind of bounce around a little bit, but have a good sense of where you're at. And the thing about this with the physiology is that although our beliefs and experiences are different, the underlying physiological mechanisms are the same. So we're both having lunch right now. Eventually, as this food goes through my digestive system, I'll probably have to take a at some time, similar to you, So although our tastes, our experiences, and everything are completely different, the underlying physiological mechanisms are similar, and they're objective and they're measurable. And so I'm late. There's a guy here shooting some video. He's visiting from Zurich. Got his life whittled down to 64 items. And he he has no property.
No bicycle?
Nothing stored.
No bicycle, no car, no couch, no bed.
All right, man.
Gino, thanks so much for your time.
I'll probably see you later tonight.
Yeah, let's chat. Let me know when you're free again and let's connect then.
Okay.
Great meeting you. Thanks so much. Wow. What a firework of ideas and energy and thoughts. We talked about the 5 stages of consciousness. I'm not going to do this but I'm going to try. I think the first stage is you just become aware of your physiology and you don't have symbols yet, or you become aware of symbols, meaning that's a person, that's a glass, that's sad, that's happy. And then second stage is you start to zero in, you get focus. Third is you become present and you kind of open your focus, or you become much better at like zeroing on different inputs. Number 4, I don't know right now how to summarize it. Number 5 is special abilities, which I find also sounds super interesting. Yeah, never enough time with this guy. I hope you get some good inputs from this conversation. I have no idea yet how we're gonna cut this interview. We talked for just over an hour. Let's see. It's an experiment. Also, let me know if you would like me to feature more of the fascinating people that I have in my life and that I get to meet, or what you would like me to ask them. Let me know. Enjoy this conversation with Gino, and with that, I'll talk to you tomorrow.